Hi, welcome back for our First United Church of Christ Bedtime Stories. Today we are reading Walt Disney's Donald Learns a Lesson. Donald Learns a Lesson. Donald was dreaming he was on a boat sailing out to sea. All at once, he heard a noise. Thump, 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 thump. What was that? Donald opened his eyes. He was in his own bed, in his own room. The sun was shining. The noise was coming from outside. He rolled over and looked out the window. The thumping noise was the sound of Daisy running, and Huey, Dewey, and Louie were following her. Daisy does nothing but run anymore, said Donald. She never has time to visit with me. I think I'll have a talk with her. So he got dressed and went outside. Donald could see that Huey, Dewey, and Louie thought Daisy was wonderful. She could run fast, and she could run far. Gee, Aunt Daisy, you're really strong, said Huey. We want to be strong like you, said Dewey and Louie. Now listen, said Donald. You don't have to run to be strong. I am strong too. Not as strong, said Huey. As Aunt Daisy, said Louie. She keeps fit, said Dewey. Ha! said Donald. Who needs all that fitness stuff? I don't. But Daisy and the boys kept running on their way. Later that day, Donald went for a walk. He had not gone far when he heard something. Boing, boing, boing. What was that noise? He followed the sound. It got louder. Boing, boing, boing. He followed it into Daisy's yard. Daisy was jumping on her trampoline. Higher and higher she jumped. Then she did a backflip. Great, said Huey, Dewey, and Louie. They clapped and cheered. Wow, that's pretty incredible. A backflip. Huey, Dewey, and Louie think you are pretty strong, said Donald, but I am stronger than you are. I can show you that. Oh, good, said Daisy. Let's have a contest. How about a bicycle race next week? Uh-oh. I think Donald's going to put his money where his mouth is. Sure, said Donald. That's easy. And let's have a trampoline contest, too. But you have never done that, said Daisy. I don't think you should go on the trampoline, Donald. Well, I do, said Donald. We will see who is best on the trampoline. Then we will have a bicycle race. Uh-oh. That's a bad organization there. Okay, Donald, Daisy said with a smile, and she began to work out. She exercised all the rest of that day. Donald did not want to work out. Who needs all that fitness stuff? What I need is lots of rest. Resting was what Donald did best. He made sure he got plenty of it. Huey, Dewey, and Louie told Donald how much Daisy was preparing for the contest. She can jump rope for an hour without stopping for a rest, said Louie. She can do 100 push-ups in a row, said Huey. Oh my goodness, she is fit. Daisy ran 5 miles every morning. She swam 50 laps every day. Oh my word, she is really an enthusiast. Daisy ate all the right things. She wanted to be ready for her contest with Donald. Soon, there were only 2 days until the contest. Donald watched Daisy as she ran by his window. "I guess it would not hurt to work out for a little while," he said. Donald looked at himself in the mirror. Stomach in, chest out. Just look at all these muscles. Daisy does not stand a chance. Well, what should I do first? Donald asked himself. I think I'll try running. It couldn't be too hard. Donald counted as he ran. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. He held his head up high. This is easy. I could run like this for hours. But soon he began to huff and puff. "Oh boy," he said. "It seems like a long way home. It didn't seem this far before." He ran slower and slower, and he huffed and he puffed even more. At last he got home. He sat down to rest. "I'll just take a short nap," he thought. But Donald slept for the rest of that day. He slept all that night, too. The next day, Donald got up and stretched his arms out wide. "Ouch, that hurts. It sure is hard to move," he said. I had better exercise a little more to get my muscles going." He touched his toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. That's enough of those, he thought. He did push-ups. 1, 2, 3. That seems like enough to me. I think he's in trouble. All that hard work had made Donald hungry. I had better eat to keep up my strength, he said. Tomorrow is going to be a big day. Eating was something that Donald did well, so he made sure he ate plenty. Look at all those yummy things. None of that is good for you if you're working out. Now, it was the morning of the contest. Of course, Donald woke up late. He hurried into his clothes. He ran all the way to Daisy's house. That's a mistake. He's already worn out. Daisy and his nephews were waiting for him. Daisy was ready to start the contest. "Would you like to be the first on the trampoline?" she asked. "Ladies first," said Donald. Up Daisy went. She jumped once, she jumped twice, she jumped higher and higher. Then she began to flip over and over. She flipped and flipped until Donald grew dizzy. Then she jumped neatly off the trampoline. "Hooray for Daisy!" cried Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Hooray for Daisy. "Watch this," said Donald. He climbed up on the trampoline. He jumped once. He jumped twice. He jumped higher and higher and higher and higher. "Look out, Uncle Donald," cried Huey, Louie, and Dewey. Uh-oh. Donald never got to do a flip. Whoops. He landed in a tree instead. "Don't worry, Uncle Donald. We'll get you down." The nephews helped him out of the tree. Donald brushed himself off. "Well, never mind the trampoline," he said. "I know I will win the bicycle race." "We'll see," said Daisy. "Are you ready? You seem a bit tired." "Just you wait, Daisy. You won't even be able to keep up," said Donald. They took their places on their bicycles. The race was about to begin. "On your mark, get set, go," shouted Huey. "Last one around the block is a sore loser," cried Daisy. And with that, she raced past Donald in a flash. Donald huffed. Donald puffed. He just could not keep up. Soon Daisy could not be seen. Donald's legs were beginning to hurt. At last, Donald got back to Daisy's house. There stood Daisy, and she looked fresh as a daisy. But Donald looked very tired. "Daisy, you won fair and square," he said sadly. "I was not ready for this race, and you were." "I guess," said Huey. "It pays," said Dewey. "To be prepared," shouted Louie. "Yes," said Donald, "it certainly does." So that is the lesson that Donald Duck learned. And let's say our bedtime prayer. "Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. Guide me gently through the night and wake me with the morning light. Amen." I hope you sleep well. See you next week.